LEGO Ideas is one of the best themes LEGO has ever come out with because it can be anything. But today we're going to be looking at the sets that are going to be sadly retiring in the coming months. The first set is 21318, the Treehouse. This is from 2019, so it has been around for 5 years, which is a very long time in terms of the LEGO sets. A lot of them do retire in the first year, the second year, or mainly the third year. But this one is probably the oldest one that LEGO has had still going, other than, some Star Wars ones. So obviously this is a Treehouse. It's super cool, it's really detailed. It's got a quite high piece count. It's actually really cool, like the leaves for it is actually made out of plants. And also you had interchangeable ones that are the yellow and that, if you go into spring, autumn, which is a super cool detail. But this one is, super cool. A lot of it did come off so you could see inside, and it had quite detailed interiors with washing in beds. So after 5 years, this one is finally retiring. The next one is 21327. It's the Typewriter. This one is, I think, is really cool because it looks literally like a typewriter. If you looked from a distance, you would say that's a typewriter, but in fact it is LEGO. This one did come out in 2021, so it has been around for 3 years, so it's probably about time this one is going. And I don't know, really, this is more aimed to the adult collectors, but I was never a fan of this one, so kind of happy it's going. Hopefully it makes room for another one that I will buy from Ideas. Then we move on to 21329. It's the Ideas Fender from 2021. So again, this has only been around for 3 years, so probably appropriate time for it to be retiring. This one I do think is really cool. It came with a Fender guitar, an amp. It had a sash to go over the guitar. I did remember seeing one issue with it I've seen on YouTube, is the guitar strings did sort of bow or move or bend because they aren't really that. So it could have done with some little connection points halfway through. It probably would have changed the look, but it would have kept the strings more straight. But also gave the option to the builder if you wanted a red one or a black one. And also it did plug into the amp to make it look quite cool, and it did have a little foot pedal. And also attention to detail, it came with a Fender's pick so you could tend to play the guitar. The next one is no surprise that it's retiring. It's 21331, Sonic the Hedgehog Green Hill Zone from 2022, so it's been out for 2 years. So this one is obviously meant to just be more of a display one. I actually have this set, because a lot of people didn't realise LEGO would be coming out with a Sonic the Hedgehog wave. We're getting a lot of minifigures and more Hedgehog, because before this set we only seen one, and that was in a Dimension pack. So a lot of people thought this was going to be, the next and only time that we're going to be getting Sonic the Hedgehog, but that in fact is not true, and we've had the full wave of Sonic the Hedgehog. We have Tails, Knuckles, all the minifigures, and actually the minifigure of the Dot Guy. The next one is 21332. It's the globe. This one is obviously just a globe. It is a cool build. I'm not the biggest fan of the shape of it. It is kind of unique that LEGO was able to do this, but not the biggest fan of it. It had labels for all the countries. Again, if you looked from a distance, you probably couldn't tell it's LEGO. So we'll move on to the next one. And that is 21334. The Jazz Quartet from 2022, again out for 2 years, the same as the globe and all the recent ones that we've been looking at. This one is kind of cool. It obviously had all the people playing different instruments, and it was kind of cool. It actually did come apart, so you could have individual ones sitting around like so. The next one I thought would be out for a little bit longer, and that's 21336, The Office. I'm a massive Office fan. I got this the second it came out. It sits on my display shelf. I really do like The Office, and they have done it really well. But the thing is, I really do hope they come out with a little bit extra for this one, annex, because you are missing some very big characters for the show. But I really like that you were able to, make the different scenes, pull out the main bit of The Office. You can display that separately, and you obviously can do your favourite skits or parts from the show. Next we have 21338, the A-Frame Cabin from 2023. So this has only been out for a year. I do really like it. It's quite cute. It actually came with a little otter. All the walls come apart, so you can see inside, have a little play. But like I said, it did come with this cute little otter minifigure and a little squirrel, so it came with some cute little things. I really like the way that they've done the trees and the mushrooms and the little birds. It's really cute. Then we move on to 21339. It's the BTS Dynamite set. This is actually on sale right now if you want to get it. This is from 2023, so again, it's only been out for a year. I don't feel it's been that popular. I don't know. Let me know if you've actually got this set. It obviously came with all the BTS things that came from, Dynamite, the song, music video for it. It does come with a lot of minifigures, and let me know if you did get it again. The next one did surprise me. It's 21340, Tales of the Space Age from 2023. I remember when this one came out not too long ago, so I'm surprised it is leaving so soon. It is kind of cool with all the different space age things and that you could put together or have separately. You could hang them on your walls. So that's the end of the ideas really, but I'm going to include Indiana Jones into it because it's kind of in there. So the Indiana Jones did come back in 2023, and I think they were planning to have a bigger wave with it, but it wasn't as popular as it used to be, so we'll have a look at it. First there's 77012, it's a fighter plane chase. This one I have actually got all these sets, but this one is quite cool. It's got obviously the fighter plane, that it's the scene where they go through the tunnel and the wings come off, and that is kind of pointless for the Lego build really, if you think about it. But I'm happy that they did bring in Indiana Jones out for, one more wave. Then we have 77013, Escape from the Lost Tomb. This one, it was a remake from the original one. This one was cool, it came with a few different minifigures. I really liked the play functions. You could get the snakes to come out, you had the big Anubis statue that falls through the wall, and then you had a little zombie / mummy that flips down from the wall. I thought this was a little bit underrated set. It is super cool, I have this one again. And then the very last set we're talking is 77015, and that's the Temple of the Golden Idol. This one was more of a display one. I do have this one, I really do like it. It's one of my main display ones as well. It did have a little light you can press that shines down on the idol. The idol is super cool. It obviously came with a plaque, and let me know if you have got this or if you're kind of disappointed that there was not any more Indiana Jones sets, because there was rumors that we were going to get another Temple of Doom, but I think that was a little bit more controversial than these ones. So that is all the Lego ideas and Indiana Jones sets that will be retiring at the end of this year or in the coming months. So let me know if you're going to be getting any of these sets or if you have got them. So just chuck them down in the comments, and cheers, thanks, bye.